Back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we finish off the Atlanta series, and after two bad losses, both defensive gaffes that cost us both those games, we're looking to at least take one. It's been a really rough month for us here in July. Not been a friendly month. We started off real well against the Mets, and then just have not played well, with the exception of against the White Sox. After that, it's just been problems with little problems that have cost us games. So hopefully we can get one here and at least take one on this road trip going into Cincinnati. We need a series win against Cincinnati, but we'll look forward to that in a second. So we got Jason Hammel going today for us. Hammel 3-4 with a 4.47 ERA. He was on the DL for a while, and he's been okay for us. Pitched well his last time out against the White Sox. He'll be facing off against Alex Wood, who's 8-7 and with a 2.32 ERA. He will be probably dealt to the Dodgers within the next couple weeks, so he will be gone, leaving this team a little bit down. But hopefully we can get as much offense as we got yesterday, but hopefully the pitching is a little bit better and the defense is better, because that's been the problem for us in this series. So let's go ahead and get into this ball game here. Gonna go with something different today, considering we haven't played well wearing the other uniforms. I'll wear that, and then like I said, Jason Hammel's pitching today, and we're going to leave everybody out there that's been out there. They've been doing well, so I'm not going to really mess with it at all. We got another lefty on the mound today, so we got Denorfia starting in left again. Pretty much right-handed lineup with the exception of Rizzo and Montero. Montero got the day off yesterday because John Lester pitched, and so David Ross was out there. Well, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the ballpark in Atlanta, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Runner tags, he'll advance into third. Spectacular catch.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory.
First pitch is moments away in Atlanta. It's the Cubs and the Braves, and it comes your way next. Nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Jace Peterson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Playing second base, number 8, Jace Peterson.
Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy just into the ballgame out at second.
And that average of his, which was not too good before this hot streak, back up to the 260s now, so slowly but surely he's getting back to respectability.
Starlin Castro will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. It looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Young, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the move now is Fowler, and this is drifting foul back into the stands. And they'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Another 0-2 home. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Now the first pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Big pitch here, 1-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Young is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. The relay, and he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Miguel Montero will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Now after getting the first 2 on to start the ball game, this would be a real letdown to come out of this with nothing.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves, as announced by manager Fredi Gonzalez. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hammel. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Nick Markakis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Now here it comes. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Kelly Johnson. Now both runners are breaking, and they come right up into his kitchen as this is a jam shot out to short. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Here's the first offering. Chris Johnson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Has a look, now the pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, he's a pitch away now from getting out of this first inning unscored upon, and that would certainly give him a big boost going forward.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. After 1, no score. Chris Denorfia will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Chris Denorfia.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, and it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Into the box, Jason Hamill. Now a ball popped up. Playable behind the plate for Pierzynski. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Jace Peterson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman.
Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
What can he do here? 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Three-two pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Addison Russell will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First pitch coming. And he pops him up back behind second base. Peterson is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Sunday night baseball here on the show. More baseball, of course, coming up this week as you get a look at our upcoming schedule for the week ahead. Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Markakis is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alex Wood makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Looking good, Fred.
1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. One, 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the first pitch. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the stretch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now the 1-2. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Jorge Soler will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Pitch on the way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And wouldn't you know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning. But it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story. And he takes him over the wall for a long home run.
Up next for the
Standing
Cubs,
in now, Chris Denorfia.
Chris Denorfia.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Yeah, just couldn't put him away right there. You'll see the sequence. He was able to foul off 2 straight 0-2 pitches, and then finally he finds a pitch that he could do something with, and he's on board.
Here's Javier Baez. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This is foul for the first strike.
Let's go, guys.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning. But this is hit pretty hard. And now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Into the box now, Jason Hamill, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Comes set, now the pitch. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Kelly Johnson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Let's go, Brave.
The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. This is a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jace Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Addison Russell will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Okay, don't get rattled.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. First pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike one.
Get some fight for crying out loud.
Pause, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Johnson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jorge Soler. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pierzynski waits the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running towards second, and this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Alex Wood will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. A look at Young, now the pitch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. He's ready now, the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
The 1-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Nick Markakis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
(1-0) on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He will score as Markakis drives in the run. We're even at 1 apiece.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count. Bought himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Miguel Montero will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Let's do it, guys.
Now the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Denorfia will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Javier Baez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Stepping in now, Jason Hamill.
Jason Hamill.
This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Now the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. And now pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Kelly Johnson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Johnson awaits the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Denorfia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 20, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Turner Field following this. Back here at Turner Field, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Addison Russell will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first offering. And the 7th inning starts with a swing and a routine grounder to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation, and he really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning.
Dexter Fowler will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on the way. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Oh, and you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, oh, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jace Peterson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Now the first pitch. In there, strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Pitch on the way. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he he should still be in pretty good shape.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Our score remains 2-1. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Luis Avilan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 43, Luis Avilan. Now playing center field and batting.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. So 1 and 2 with one away. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. It makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle. Comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Now here it comes. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Johnson is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Cameron Maybin will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch coming. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
The shortstop, number 19,
Andrelton Simmons will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Come on, you can do it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Chris Denorfia will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
First pitch coming. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1-1 on the way. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, they're hitting him, I guess, but they're just not making solid contact. Here's another easy out, and he's just had his way with these guys since coming in here.
Mike Holtz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Freddie Freeman will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
First baseman.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first down.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Kelly Johnson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now Johnson will await the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
One, two. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's the 2-2 home. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. Just an out away from wrapping this one up.
Chris Johnson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 2-1. Good night from Atlanta.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
And finally, the Cubs win. Got the win from Jason Hammel today. Great game. He pitched a great game. Didn't really want to pull him going into the 9th inning. Really wanted to let him finish. But his spot came up in the order. The game was kind of like, yeah, you should pull him. And I agreed with it because of the fact that he had 90 pitches. His energy was low. Didn't really want him to get hurt. He'd given us a good game. And I just kind of crossed my fingers, hoping that the defense wouldn't mess up and that Rondon would be fine. And he was. The defense was fine. Finally put it all together today. Got a little bit of offense. Got just enough offense with good pitching, good defense. And we finally got ourselves a win. That's the first win personally since the Miami game. You see the 3-game sweep there of the White Sox, and that wasn't me. King Ross played that whole series, and he lost all those games, and I just happened to be the benefactor of that. But looking back on the series, should have been a sweep. We should have swept the Braves. we had the first 2 games and we botched them, but it does feel good to at least get one here and going into Cincinnati with a little bit of momentum. But looking forward to the Cincinnati series here. We're going to have 3 games against Cincinnati with 1 day off leading into the Phillies series when we go home. We got Yoshiwada going up against Homer Bailey. We beat Homer Bailey the last time we played them at Great American Ballpark. Now we got Kyle Hendricks going up against Anthony DeSclafani. He is having an average season as Hendricks. They're both having very similar seasons, so this should be a really good game there. Whether it's going to be offensive filled or pitching filled, we will be yet to see. And then the final game of that series will be Jake Arrieta and Johnny Cueto. Cueto, that might be his last game as a Red. I will have to see when the transaction was made, and we'll see when the series rolls around what's going to happen with that start there for him. I'm sure he makes that final start there. So another good game. Hopefully Jake can finally get a win. He got shafted in the first game of the Atlanta series. Left the game winning and we blew up at the end and on the last out of the game. So kind of stunk for him there. He could have been 5-9, but he just looks like he's having a rough season. He's been pitching better as of late, but record really doesn't show it. The ERA is dropping ever so slowly. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Road to the World Series. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming, and then subscribe to us on YouTube as well at Life Around Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to check out and follow us on Twitter as well at LRSGN. That's a place where you can find out what's going on with us here at Life Around Sports Gaming. And then I know I haven't mentioned this in a while, but if you guys ever have any questions, comments, or concerns with our channel, feel free to email us at lifearoundsportsgamingnetwork@gmail.com. I am Big Doe 7. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.